What's up broskies, my name is Ori and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we will be implementing a gun into our game, since every good game has a gun, right? This will be a fairly quick video, so anyways, on to Unity. The way we will be doing this is by a process called Instantiation. Instead of having game objects enable and disable on standby, game developers use Instantiation, which is basically duplicating a single game object called a prefab. This is important for us because without instantiation, we won't be able to shoot bullets. Well, we might, but it will be laggy. So the plan is to add a gun sprite, make a fire point, a weapon script, a bullet prefab, a bullet script, and implement bullet detection for the walls and enemies. Fairly simple, shouldn't take us that long. Let's head on to Unity to add the gun sprite. I have a gun and bullet sprite already in place from previously developed games. I own the gun sprite, but the bullet was made by another developer on opengameart.org. You're free to use my gun sprite, but be cautious with the copyright of the bullet. So add the gun as a child to the player and append an empty game object underneath the gun sprite, which will be used as our fire point. Once that's complete, make a new script on the player called a weapon. Declare a bullet prefab game object and the transform of the fire point. In the update function, make an if statement that checks whether or not you press down the fire button. In my settings, fire 1 is set as left control, and if fire 1 is pressed, call the shoot function. Create a shoot function that instantiates a bullet prefab at the fire point position and the fire point rotation. That's pretty much it for the weapon script. We'll check up on it in later videos to add camera shake on shoot and a muzzle flash. We're almost done with the handgun that can shoot, but we need ammunition. Start by creating a bullet in the hierarchy, scale it down, add a rigid body 2D, as well as a circle collider with trigger enabled. In the bullet script, declare a float speed, rigid body, and add damage. In the start function, we will declare the RB's velocity to be pushed on the x-axis by the speed. Next, I'll be introducing on-trigger colliders. Start by doing the usual public void, then type on-trigger enter 2D parentheses collider 2D hit info end parentheses. This basically checks the information of what the circle collider entered. If the hit info.tag hits a wall with the wall tag, it will log the name in the debug while destroying the game object itself. Going back into Unity, we will give the tile map a wall tag. Using coroutines, I will give the bullet a 5-second lifespan, so in case it gets out of the map, it won't cause lag. The possibility of a mass of bullets getting out of the map is unlikely, but it's always nice to have a backup plan. This is a really good starting point for all you beginners, as you could implement your own functionalities. You could add a trigger delay to stop those from using auto clicker, and if I were you, I would approach the problem with coroutines. Another cool thing you can do on your own is add pistol animations, which is really nice to work with your artistic skills. Thanks for sticking till the end of the video. I hate to say this, but if you'd be kind enough to leave a like and subscribe, it would really boost my self-esteem and motivate me to make more videos. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please, by all means, post them down below. I'll get back to you. As always, stay safe during these troubling times, and I hope the best for all of you. Adios.